Good evening all and welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. We are going into Galactic tonight with a beer from outer space. I actually tell you lies, it's from the Death Star. It's this one. It is the original Stormtrooper Ale and it is described as a Galactic Pale Ale. And it says it's a legendary beer. Yeah, I like what they've done there. And it weighs in at 4.2%. And, oh, it even says it up there, look. It's also space craft beer. Right there, look. Anyway, it is a Galactic Pale Ale and it says Taste the Galaxy. And it says it's a hoppy aromatic session ale with bright citrus flavours, aromas of grapefruit, pine and herbs are followed by a soft bitterness and earthy undertones. And the hops it actually lists as well, which is quite nice. You've got Galaxy, Motueka, Simcoe, First Gold, Atarnum and Williamette. Now Williamette I'm used to having in a stout. Not really had many pales with it in. Anyway, it is brewed under licence by St Peter's over in Suffolk near Bungay. Yeah, and you've got a Stormtrooper on the bottle. Doesn't get much cooler than that, or does it? Well, yes it does, because ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have a matching Stormtrooper glass. That's right. I got a little gift set for Christmas, funnily enough. I don't know why people think I like beer. Maybe the channel gives something away. I don't know. Anyway, got the glass, got the beer. It makes sense to have them, doesn't it really? So let's crack it open and see what we get. Yep. Slip the bottle opener there. So the pour is pale, as expected. It's also crystal clear. There we are. Some carbonation going on there, look at that. It's rolling up the glass in, well, I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera, can you? I don't know. Yes you can, just about. I can see it. It's a good looking pint of pale ale really. Like I said, it's quite heavily carbonated. We have got the little etchings at the bottom to help release that carbonation from the beer. It's clear as a bell, kind of light gold. Got a good finger and a half of pretty blancmange-like white head really. I don't know if you can quite get that there, just about. There you go, yeah you can. Looks good. Kind of reminds me of the sweets you used to have as a kid that looked like little pints of beer in a glass, and they were always very tasty. Let's have a whiff. Interesting. It smells maltier than it is hoppy. I was expecting it to perhaps have a bit more of a hoppy aroma to it, given the list of hops contained and the fact that it says it's a hoppy aromatic session ale. Now there is something a little bit spicy. Can't quite put my finger on what it is, but it's a definite kind of almost peppery note to the aroma. Almost slightly citric in an acidic kind of way. Let's have a taste, see what it's like. Is it going to use the force on me and send me sideways? Who knows? Not bad. You've got the predominant crystal malt. It's a really sweet malt profile on this one. And you've got as they say, a soft bitterness on the end. Am I getting the grapefruit? Not really. What else did it say? I can't remember now. Pine and herbs. Herbs maybe. I get where they're coming from with the herbs. That could contribute to the kind of spicy pepperiness that I'm experiencing. The traditional sort of First Gold is kind of obvious in here. It's obvious. and the Williamette, as it happens, is there. You know, it's doing its thing quite well. I think this could benefit from some Cascade as well. I can understand why they've used Galaxy in there, and they've used a Galactic kind of pale ale thing going on. Maybe that was the inspiration, I don't know. A little bit of Cascade wouldn't go amiss, just to bring out some real emphasis on that sort of grapefruit that they're going for. The body is kind of light to medium. The finish, like I say, it's soft bitterness all through the finish. It's generally quite pleasant. I'll tell you what it is. It's a beer that you could keep in the fridge, and anyone who fancies something, but you don't really want to give them anything too outlandish, if they're not a big ale drinker, this is the kind of thing you would go for. It's safe. That's what it is. It's got a bit of everything. You've got a bit of hop. It's not massively hoppy. You've got a sweet malt, so it's not going to sort of offend anyone, should I say, who's particularly, what's the word I'm looking for? Then yeah, they're not fans of particularly sort of dark malty beers. This is a good, safe, middle of the road pale ale. You cannot go wrong with it. And it's got a kick-ass glass as well. So, St. Peter's Brewery brewed this one, and what do I think of it? Well, would I buy it? Yeah, I probably would. You know, depending on the price. I don't know what this cost. I think I've seen it for about £8 or £9 in the gift packs in Tesco or somewhere of that ilk. Don't know how much that was for the glass, but if this was on their regular, like £4 or £6, I'd happily pick it up. If they wanted more, maybe not, who knows. But as a regular like 180, 190 kind of bottle of beer, yeah, I'd buy it. Would I rush out and buy it? It's on par with other beers of its style, you know. So the Mad Goose is quite similar to, say, Thirsty Ferret. That kind of, obviously Thirsty Ferret's a little bit more amberish, but it's got those kind of similarities going on. Yeah, I'd just about rush out. I'd pick it up for multiple reasons. The artwork, you know, it stands out on the shelf. If you like Star Wars, I do like Star Wars. Perhaps not so much as some people out there. I know. Yeah, there's lots of people who are fascinated with Star Wars. They would definitely pick it up. I know, Scott, you would. You have done, and in fact, I know you've reviewed this. I don't think you liked it quite as much as I do, but yeah, I would stick my neck out on the line and say I would just about rush out and buy this again. And I say buy it again, buy it, rush out and buy it. I will give the original Stormtrooper by St. Peter's 4 out of 5 on the Untapped score sheet. So yeah, it's a decent beer, very tasty, and kick-ass artwork. Come on, it's a Stormtrooper. So, ladies and gents, boys and girls, if you've liked the video, there's a thumbs up down there. If you dislike it, there's also the thumbs down. Comments would be wonderful. If you've tried it, let me know what you think. If you haven't, and you might, let me know why. And also there's a subscription button down there as well. Very much appreciate every single one of them. So thank you again for watching. This has been The Beer. I've been Nick, and I will see you again soon for another video. Bye.